Energylandia is a world-famous theme park located in Zator, Poland, and with it being home to over 120 rides and attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we are going to count down the top 10 rides at Energylandia. Starting off at number 10, we have RMF Dragon, and no matter whether you want to fly through the sky like a real dragon, or you are just looking for a fun family coaster, then this is the ride for you. The only thing is, however, it is not all easy flying, because along your 2.5-minute adventure, not only will you drop into the mouth of a giant dragon, twist and turn over water, and soar through small caves, but you will do all of this with your legs dangling, creating an incredible family experience that I would feel wrong not putting on our top 10 list. Who here loves a good old classic pirate ship ride? Well, of course you do, but how about if it went completely upside down? Because for our number 9 spot, we have Space Gun, and it has taken your classic pirate ship ride to the next level. Nevertheless, if you still think you have what it takes to ride, then it only gets 10 times crazier, as in addition to being spun around and around and around clockwise and counterclockwise until you have literally no idea where you are, you will get some serious upside down hang time, which, trust me when I say, you nor your stomach will never ever forget. Are you heading to Energylandia on a hot Polish day and are looking for a fun and exciting way to cool down? Well, if your answer is yes, then look no further, as for our number 8 spot, we have Speed. And as you can probably guess, with it being only one of 4 Intamin custom water coasters, it will do exactly that. And you will not be wrong, with as soon as you have boarded the coaster boat, you being lifted to a whopping height of 50 meters in the air, before a series of drops, turns, airtime hills, helixes, and splash tracks, all before the final splashdown, definitely finishing off the ride with a humongous wave. It is time to get our history books out, as for our number 7 position, we have Mayan, and inspired by the ancient civilization of the Mayans, just looking at this ride is awesome, with all of its temple theming and artifacts used throughout, and this awesomeness only continues on the ride itself, with, despite it being a dreaded SLC, you completing some surprisingly smooth drops, bank turns, and a total of 5 inversions, with once again your legs dangling. Therefore, if you manage to brave RMF Dragon and you are on the hunt for your next big thrill, then Mayan is the adventure for you. From the Mayans to the Aztecers, for our number 6 position, we have Aztec Swing, the park's, believe it or not, gyro swing ride. And so before we get on to the ride experience itself, with this being one of the most common types of rides around the world, and Energylandia having 18 coasters, if you are visiting the park on a busy day, then we suggest riding the more unique attractions first. Yet if you do get a chance to ride, then you will definitely not be disappointed, with you swinging back and forth, higher and higher, whilst also spinning around non-stop, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Top 5, and coming in for this position, we have Space Booster, my personal favourite flat ride at the park, and for a good reason, as for starters, with it standing at a height of 40 meters in the air. Depending on what order you board, those views that you can get across the park and surrounding area at the beginning or the end of this ride is amazing. Although for me, what makes it so crazy is that middle section, as in a nutshell, your freely rotating 4-person gondola will flip upside down on that giant rotating 40-meter arm, and you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that this is totally amazing. Have you ever wanted to become an F1 driver? Well, if so, then you have got to take a ride on our number 4 spot, Formula, as it will let you race like you have never done before. Quite literally, because as soon as you have boarded the highly themed race car, and for the best overall experience, we would suggest the front row, you will instantly be launched to 50 miles per hour in a matter of 2 seconds, followed by probably the smoothest twists, turns, airtime hills and inversions out there, all before you pass that finish line. The question is, however, will you become the Formula champion? Comment down below. Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for this position things are starting to become a lot more awesome, as we have Abyssus, Energylandia's new for 2022, the Coma Shockwave, and so despite it not being the most unique or even intense as some of the other rides that we have covered, it definitely packs a punch, with not only it immersing you in the Atlantis theming and scenery throughout both the ride and surrounding area, but it also completing 2 launches, a loop, batwing, corkscrew, twists, turns, tunnel sections, and the list goes on and on at some pretty crazy speeds, creating a new experience that is easily top 3 worthy. If you are scared of heights, then look away now, as for our number 2 position we have Hyperion, and with it standing at a height of 252 feet in the air, making it the tallest ride on site. Already I know some of you are going to be like, no way Jose. However, it does not stop there, because before you can take in those amazing views from the height, you will be immediately dived over the edge and then raced around many bank turns and head over more airtime hills than I can count at 88 miles per hour. How crazy is that? And so when also taken into account its lap bar restraint, providing even more thrills on top of that, a trip to the park would be nowhere near complete without a ride. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my eyes for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Zadra. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to drag on and on and on about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, from the moment you walk into the park and see this world-class RMC, you will instantly want to take a ride, and you should definitely do just that, as words literally cannot describe how amazing its many wood and steel elements, including my personal favourite, the Zero G stall, really are. And so I think it is very easy to see why this is our number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.